The most important, actually, that in the Buddha's teachings that usually we find is, first most important, I think we need to understand about compassion, because when we talk about social development and different part of like health and educations and starting from your own family and within yourself, but first most important actually I thought is so important to understand that compassion, that actually what really means of compassion, what is complete set for compassion. Because sometimes you feel that you have some kind of perspective of compassion, you have some kind of your way of thinking compassion. That you need to bring up some questions, like for example, compassion means is sympathy, compassion means of understanding, compassion means of love, compassion means of what really compassion means, how to actually approach that compassion. So definitely, I think the very important part of the thing that usually go on to ourselves is you need to have a sort of complete set. The complete set actually is very simple. The first actually start from equanimity. Because our compassion is genuine like sympathy or how to say love or any part of emotion, positive emotion. That positive emotion is so judgmental. Like compassion, for example. When I am working in some area, healthcare things. In the beginning, we talk about healthcare, all the stuff, and doctors some there. And actually, I like so much of health importance. So I like to bring up different doctors, like Chinese medicine, Tibetan medicine, Ayurveda, homeopathic, and allopathic. These different doctors, talking with them, doing different how you actually can help people, all the stuff. But then actually we forgetting of all the how to say we so-called city people, who have car, who have place to live. We forgot totally about that. We only thinking about partially of the society of there somewhere they need help, and we sort of all the time focusing that part in how to do this, and that actually is so bad because you need to actually to start from understanding equanimity within yourself. Then first all the time talking about out. So how you do is first that you need to look inside within yourself. What I wish. I wish happy. I wish healthy. I do not wish, of course, suffering. I don't wish that. So now you think whether you live in city or whether you live in village. Doesn't matter that everybody wants the same wish. Everybody wants happy and everybody don't want to be suffer actually. So knowing that, what happens is your understanding become a very equal. Whether it's a Bill Gates who has $1 billion or somewhere in Nepal who doesn't have no $1 in pocket. But doesn't matter, they both wish the same. So that way what happens is your compassion beginning, the approach is so broad that actually your heart opens up. Sort of your understanding opens up. When it opens up that, your judgmenting mind goes reduced. So you don't want to judge, like, we having a problem saying that, okay, the wealthy people come to check for our free clinic. We should allow them to do, or we should tell them, we have money, people please go other place and pay. Then I said, okay, who have a money to come, please come. Who don't have no money, please come. It's just for free. It's not sect or the chosen free. It's free for everybody. So the idea comes like this because of we don't understand what does it mean of equanimity first of all. We all the time judging by the look. You dress well, you are not object enough for my compassion. When I look at somebody dressed didn't really well, oh, you are my object of my compassion. The compassion self becomes judgmental. The compassion self becomes so narrow. What kind of compassion that is actually? I don't understand. That means you don't really understand within yourself. Judgmental comes more because you don't understand yourself. When you understand yourself more, your judgmental actually mind reduce. For example, when you look at our mind, when you have anger, do you really happy? Am I happy? No. When you have a jealousy, am I happy? No. All the negative emotion. When you are really proud person, egoistic person, do you really happy? No. My way is the highway. Everybody is a small way. My way is the right way. My way is the highway. That person actually is a happy guy. This is a good way. It's actually no. He thinks it's a happy way, but it doesn't really go to the happy way. So learning this things within yourself, then you look at very broadly, everybody saying, yeah, everybody has the problem. Yeah, poor guy. So you understand and become equal. When you have this understanding equal, then your compassion becomes very genuine. You're helping somebody actually really helping from your bottom, from your heart. Do you understand? You're not just like, yes, I like to give something to, like for example, one person asked me a question, and he said, oh, Rinpoche, actually, giving, giving, generosity can be any bad generosity to make you negative emotion. I said, definitely. Like for example, I had a friend, and we walking down to, the stupa we have. Then we have many beggars actually begging. Then I walk. I look at my pocket. I don't have not so much money, but I have like 1 cent Canadian dollar. So I just give to the beggar. Then my friend walking on the back, and he walk. Then he said, shh. He told me like this. I look it down. He gave me $1 Canadian worth and a gift, and he looked at me. Sort of show off to me, saying that you only give 1 cent, but I gave $1. Then I said, that is a giving, definitely is giving. But that giving doesn't make him as a giving person, because he actually show off to me as a giving. So actually what really happened is, beginning when you do this kind of social development or whatever, before developing out, first you need to develop yourself. Means first you need to understand what is wrong with me. Then we develop that way. Sometimes we focus too much out or imbalance. Then that's why actually create more problems than actually solving problem. So when you're looking at within yourself like equanimity, what I just told you, when you have that understanding within yourself, then you sort of have a very genuine understanding, compassion to your own family, to your friends, to your couples, husband and wife. Then slowly you have more genuine towards everybody. Actually you understand everybody's what going with them, and emotionally, actually you can understand actually how you can help them when you know understanding well within yourself. So the complete set of compassion is actually the first most important is equanimity, understanding as an equal. Everybody want to be wish happy, nobody wish suffering. Then you have a genuine compassion rise, because you understand that emotionally level and internally and externally, both need to be developed. Social doesn't mean only externally. Social means internally too. So when you understand your own problems, inner problems, like emotion that actually I named, like anger, jealousy. We have so much nowadays. Actually, we need to give new names because we have more new mental illness. So all the mental illness, actually you understand, you know how to deal with these things. Then that is actually a really good development, actual improvement. When you can improve yourself, you know how to improve your family. When you know how to improve your family, you can improve your friends. When you can improve your friends, you can improve your society. That is the way of starting. It's not a way all the time of looking outwardly, and that is a social development. Myself, I know need to develop, but other people need to develop. And that kind of social development is very narrow-minded, because I seen like this. One time I'm giving talk of compassion one day, and I'm telling everybody, don't be angry, practice compassion. Then one person not listening to me well. I say, hey, listen to me. So I'm angry in the giving talk, actually, about compassion, but I'm angry in that same talk, actually saying, please listen to me, So I'm telling myself, you want to start a compassion practice, you should start from you. You don't start from others. So exactly that my experiences is equanimity, then understanding your negative emotions, understanding your mental illness, then you see the effects as internally effect, you can see externally effect, then you slowly know how to develop, that is how you develop outwardly. Then you think about the questions, okay, I want to be happy. Compassion is not only helping people. Compassion means actually understanding, like, okay, I want to be happy. What does it mean happy means? Happy means that actually I have myself controlled. For example, everybody wish happy, yes? Are you happy every day? You wish that. You happy every day? No. Why not? Are you happy with your physical body? Yes, I'm happy physical body. Like for example, I like to have a drink water. My hand goes down, takes my water canteen. I open. I want to open. My left hand puts into my mouth. Everything works well. It's okay. But now I want to drink water. Okay, my left holding the bowl, the canteen, but the right hand doesn't listen to me. Say, I don't want to open. I don't want to open. They're not listening. Are you happy? No. Just for example, physically body didn't listen to you. How difficult that is. Imagine your mind. Your mind is totally wild horse, wild monkey, jumping everywhere. I know some people telling me, Rinpoche, I don't like to be jealous. I don't want to be jealous. And I say, yeah, I know you don't want to be jealous. But I'm jealous all the time. I say, okay, so that is the difficulty part. Nobody want to jealous, but he's jealous. What I should do? I cannot do for you anything because it's your mind. So how you do is, again, I told people, please don't try to fix problem outside. Try to fix the problem inside, the mind, self. The social actually is many different mind together. Okay? Many mind together is, every mind is a wild horse. Now you put together, you think it's going to be harmonious? Just simple. Isn't it? Just put whole wild horse together. Everybody going to fight, chomp. It's going to be a big problem. Exactly. First, you need to know within your own mind. Try to see it, how crazy you are. For example, I want to go to sleep. Eyes open, you can't sleep well. Please think loving kindness. Anger comes in my mind. Jealous comes in my mind. It's like that. So because of that reason, slowly you need to understand within your mind, slowly developing. Slowly developing through meditation is so important. Many people think about meditation as religious things, no, it's not religious at all. It's not belief. It's not at all a belief. It's just a training. It's just a practicing. So through practice that, then what you become slowly develops. Mind become very open, very boundaryless, judgmentless compassion, and the patience you have within yourself is so great. The patience. Because when I do social work, patience is so important. You can't do with the anger. You need to have the patience. And people are so crazy. Like for example, I do the free clinic, and I saw sometimes, not so much of them, but some of them they're coming in again. They re-coming, because they take medicine and they can sell it. Because they get money from there. Then we know they're coming for to get more medicine to sell it. They're like, I'm so angry, saying everybody need to feed these people. So I'm like judgmental and angry, but you need to be patient. Please, stop. Please go out. Now you have it. You need to have this kind of understanding, patience. I see it everywhere. I see this patience, understanding, patience, great patience. So everything comes from that kind of practice. Learning yourself, knowing equanimity, learning negative emotions, try to reduce that part, try to improve the positive, boundaryless compassion. Then many people think compassion means what? Cry for somebody. Isn't it? Oh, somebody. Like you go through sadness, Like When I'm young, I don't like to practice compassion. You know why? What the heck? Why am I going to cry to somebody? It's not romantic at all. It's not at all good to practice compassion. It's just a suffering, extra suffering for other. What is there going on? You know, like this. Totally wrong understanding. When you have a compassion, the complete compassion, equanimity first, then understanding within yourself, developing yourself to others, you can see how to develop. When you see a good happiness, happiness means sort of freedom, some kind of control to your mind through meditation. When you know this, you can actually much more helping. Then actually the last one called sympathetic joy, positive seeing. Like one time actually I had the same time yesterday talk. One time I saw in YouTube these very old, very old mother, very thin African mother and son. And they saying the son is dying actually. But then the mother holding the son, and the son looking at the mother's face and smiling, sort of. And the mother sort of looking at the sort of, not really like ha ha ha, that kind of smile, but sort of, how you say, the love, the caring, sort of, that kind of face. Then I'm very touched from that. I saying, wow, I wish you this kind of happiness right now you're having, whatever having, I wish you to not to be separated from. So you need to have that kind of sympathetic joy. Joy means sympathetic joy. Certain level everywhere, and they have certain life, part of them, they have some kind of happiness. And you wish them not to separate. That is a complete compassion practice. When you have that, I'm not kidding, you become so love to practice compassion because you can see, you can solve the problem, you can develop a happiness within yourself and other. What do you need than that? You understand? Compassion is not like you will already have a problem in the head already enough. Then you take another problem in your head again. Okay, my question is, you crying and having a suffering, do you can helping them? Bottom line, no. Okay, somebody says, please drop your trees 100,000, then we're going to save these people. Then you should cry. But it's good like that? It's no. What I'm saying is, I'm not telling you to not to cry. What I'm saying is, yes, you need to feel it. But don't spend so much on that kind of feeling like. Try to think about actually how you can develop within yourself, then actually how you can develop others. Social development, sexual development, all the time social development. What is actually, how to say, lack of qualities within ourselves? Which quality is actually missing within yourself? Whenever we say social development, what comes in our mind? We only see the picture of society, how to develop this group of people. I don't know. Most of you see like that? Social development is like, shh. Or you see this, or you see something differently. I don't know. Come on. Yeah? You see like, social, oh, okay, this whole thing. Social, actually, I just said it for you, beginning. Start from here. All right? I've seen people so compassionate towards these poor people out there, but so aggressive in her own family. What kind of social development that is? Okay? I've seen people so much loving to the children who have this cancer children patients. The person spend a whole time of day, months, years, just for caring for that cancer patient. But when she or he has a time, actually I know somebody, spend time with himself, what is she saying? I'm nobody. I cannot take it. I can't do it. Everybody's so bad, not helping at all. Why do people so bad? Then all this rubbish thoughts comes up, and sort of bang himself, go through this kind of things. That I don't think so is the right way of. So sorry. I forgot of my social tape record. What to do? This kind of things as I see. For example, Upper Canada College, Upper Canada School in Toronto. 2 years ago, I met the principal of that somewhere. I think principal. And he asked me a question: why Buddhist people talk about reducing clinging, ego clinging, reducing ego clinging, ego, me clinging? What actually helps this for social development? He says, what helps it? I said, very simply, I said, when you do a social development, just for him that time, I said, do you need patience? Patience. Yes. Do you need less judgment? Yes. Do you need boundless compassion? Yes. Then you need to reduce your ego clinging. Means you need to reduce your ego judgment. How the emotion works, I'll tell you. One beggar comes, poor man comes. Please help me, please help me. Okay? Then you help. Thank you very much. You are my savior. Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, I'm touched very much. Thank you very much. I can feel it. Okay. So one beggar comes. Please help me. You help. Didn't say thank you at all. Just a walk. Not satisfaction. I did. Why not react? Like you feel sort of now not so happy with just the doing that thing. You're sort of waiting for that person to react to you. That is ego judgment, baby. That is ego judgment. All right? When you have that, you cannot actually develop well because you cannot developing your own stuff problem here. So because of the reason, I told the Upper Canada College, that's why he called me, the group people, they called me there to give a talk to their students. And I talk about the meditations a little bit in 1 hour. Why is so important the meditations? People thinking meditation means like a switch on and off, plug something out. Keep blank in mind. And nowadays like this, keep calm. No? Some people say, I don't like to meditate. I fear to become a zombie. Some people say to me like that. These all rubbish questions coming up, I'm not kidding. Then I told him, I said, do you see me zombie? I'm so sorry, I do meditation every day. No, meditation not going to make you zombie. Some people says, one man came to me, he said, Rinpoche, actually I like meditation, but I think my desire, my love, human love, human desire actually going down, romance. He appeared to lose romance, romantic. I say, actually, the earlier great masters, they are more romantic than you exit. Because they're so open, they see everything's nice, they're so romantic. Like, my own teacher, he has a couple, my teacher, meditation teacher, couple. I ever saw fighting. I never saw fighting at all. Whatever she says, oh, Rinpoche, please have this lunch. He said, okay, thank you. Meditate. She stayed. So nice, so beautiful. I'm not kidding. The people just ask this question a lot. To do social development, all the time they talk about this. That's why Buddha said many times, please reduce your negative emotion within yourself. First Buddha asked. Then your compassion is going to be genuine towards others. Then you actually start from there. The quality, human being quality, I like to share with you. I don't want to talk too much, all right? Until now, I said to do a social development to Buddhist point of view, we need to have a complete compassion. That's what I said first, isn't it? The complete compassion means what? First, we start from equanimity. Equanimity means what? I feel happy. I don't want to feel suffering. I wish to be happy. I don't want to wish to suffer. Everybody is like that. Everybody. Okay? not only that equanimity, when you have this understanding, genuine compassion come up. Why? Compassion means what? Compassion means I wish you be free from suffering and cause of suffering. But the suffering is very important to understand. It's not only don't have no clothes, don't have no food, doesn't mean no suffering. Suffering means a mental illness suffering. Like for example, nowadays what they say is in these first world countries and development countries, they're saying that actually each decade they see more and more depressions, more and more mental illness, more. Do you know in the United States, the psychotherapy people, the doctors, they have this book, they start from like this, I don't know, 20 years ago, 30 years ago, now it's like 5 books or something, mental illness, 4 or 5 books. You don't know? And how they choose the diseases, they vote. They have like 10 to 11 people, they vote, okay, we're going to claim that as a diseases. That's it, finish. Then you go sick something, doctor say, oh, depression, you're depression. So that only the name, you already sick already. Depressed. I'm not kidding, really. Such a terrible way of choosing. I'm so sorry to say you. I've been all the first world countries, Europe, America, North America. I came from shithole, third world country, so-called shithole, isn't it? I come from there. I went everywhere. Everywhere. I seen the same thing, same pattern of emotions there, same pattern of emotion. I seen I thought, before beginning, when you have a nice car, nice house, everything's perfect, I thought they don't have no problems. I'm not kidding. When I see it, I say, wow, that has a problem, really a problem. Then that is the compassion started. Compassion means see the suffering. Look at it within yourself. I say, social program, start from yourself first. Look at yourself. I have too much anger. I have too much jealousy. I have too much low esteem of self. I'm too much thinking nonsense. I'm not kidding. All right? Then you say, oh, I wish free from suffering, cause of suffering, this kind of suffering. I wish every sentient being is free from suffering, cause of suffering. That is very nice. Then you say, oh, I want to be happy. Let them meditate, I tell you. Meditate. Joyful display never harms you. Relax, calm down. Let them meditate. Not boring, it's very beautiful actually. Meditation. Relax, calm down. Then you say, oh, I wish everybody happy. Like that. I taught many people, family, I taught the children, I taught the family, I taught the businessmen, I taught the bankers about meditation. I'm not kidding. They told me, in the office, they do like this. Wearing a 3-piece suit, okay? Just a few seconds, 1 minute. Then again. What? Money going up, down, blah, blah, blah. What happens is, you have this kind of space you can create. You become much relaxed. Much easy to deal with the problem. Actually, one businessman told me, he can decide much more clear and actually make more money through meditation, he told me. He said, thank you very much. I thought he going to thank me because he's reduced negative emotion. No, he said, because of meditation, my decision get better. Nowadays, I don't need to go office every day because I know what to do. I'm not kidding. Really, I met these people like this. It's amazing. I don't know what kind of people they are in them. So meditation is so important. Nowadays, doctor, I remember when I'm young, I go to a allopathic doctor. They never tell you about stress. They say, eat this medicine, you're finished, okay. Nowadays, doctor, you go see, don't think too much, relax. Isn't it? Now the doctor already changed. Relax. Keep mind down. Keep mind, don't work too much. Yeah, they say like this. It's all about meditation. Through meditation, you gain much better this kind of developments, happier. When you know the happy, when you're self-happy, when you enjoy happy, when you enjoy your life, you're going to be good social man. You start from your family. You're going to love your child. You're going to love your wife. You're going to love people. Understand? You go to work to Africa or third world countries, in Nepal, wherever you want to go, you can actually have much more. You hate yourself. How you can help other people? You cannot do that. You need to love yourself. You need to love your things. I'm so sorry to say. Sometimes I hate myself too. All right? Beginning times. Now there is no way. Meditation. Really, I tell you, I'm totally changed. Myself, I like to tell you a little bit. I'm chosen one when I'm young. All right? Tibetan Buddhism point of view. They chose very young. Huh? They say reincarnated somebody died and they reincarnated this one. So they chose me when I'm 1 year old. They took my pen, pen. I wear pen like you, all your guys, And they took my pen when I'm 6 years old. High throne, people are standing there, all red color, wearing a hat. They took out my underpants, everything, and they shaved my hair. And I said, what is going on? These things, What actually they want to do? I don't know what is going on. After they finished, they said, then they put me in the room and every day teaching. Then after I reached somewhere 16, I went to college, Buddhist philosophy college. I'm so much angry, so stubborn, so, short temper. Same time, I'm a very, not brave, unbrave, no brave, coward, little bit coward, but very angry. When I'm angry, I punch my hand in the wall, bah, like this, and I wait. Then the pain starts coming, my anger goes down. I don't care nobody. I don't care no social at all. But I'm so angry, You don't believe me? Look at my hand. Far away you can't see, but near you can see. Here, look like not, I know how to say, like a normal hand, yeah? Pointy. Look here, it's like a martial art teacher. Flat. Why you see flat here? You think I practice martial art? No, I punch when I'm angry in the wall. That's why look like. Really? Then through meditation, through practice compassion, slowly, then you genuine more, much better. Your compassion is limitless. Grow, all the time grows, never declines. Never declines. Before I'm really angry with America, United States security checkup. Because when they see me like this, they all the time do special checkup, Like this. One time I have a time, I meet one Jewish rabbi in front of me, Orthodox, and just behind me is me. Now imagine, rabbi with a hat, and he's hanging here, this white robes hanging everywhere. Then I'm, I have a mala hanging here. Then I am here, like this little bit like a Jewish style, I'm hanging here. That's it, the security man. Really, an African American, huge guy, okay? I thought, that's it, finish, okay? No human rights. They say they don't respect. I said, okay. Special checkup, I call this one aerobic, I'm not kidding. I need to do all the different things, put feet up, down. I'm not kidding. That whole checkup. And the student told me, Rinpoche, they check some religious things. You say, I have religious right, I said, okay. Then they want to open my religious stuff. I say, I have religious right. They say, we don't care. I'm so angry that time, really. My whole, knees is shaking. My whole arms are shaking. I say, I do something, I'm going to go jealous. So better keep quiet. So I just keep calm, sit in, not to bring judgment in mind. Very difficult. I slowly practice. So whenever I practice compassion, then I try to picture this kind of security people, practice compassion. I'm not kidding. Now my compassion so much developed. I'm not kidding. When I ever meet this security, I say, poor guy, you're doing your job very good. Security, safety, very important. I can do all the aerobic stuff. No, doesn't matter. And I'm not kidding. This whole things like this happen because of your compassion become a totally, boundaryless. Because of the less judgment, understanding. You have this ego very strong and judgment very strong, like that anger very strong. You cannot practice it well. And meditation really helps you very much. Very, very much. Like for example, I look like a little bit like a monk, but you can see I put a little bit hair longer. Actually, before I'm a monk, I have a novice monk vow. Because of my family reason, they told me I need to merit. So I need to merit. With a Guru, American family, Tibetan family grew up. She grew up in America, sort of quite a really bad combination. American with the Tibetan. Oh, Tibetan is very hard-headed, American very hard-headed. But they combine together, oh, for me, very difficult. After marriage, very, very difficult. So through meditation, slowly practice, slowly practice, slowly practice. I'm not kidding. Slowly meditate, practice, 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 practice. Then, we have big fighting, she fight and I listen, everything go through this, slowly by slowly develop. Now she's doing meditation. So good. I have anger, she does meditation. She have anger, I do meditation. So sort of so nice combination, so romantic, Now my son, I have a 2-year-old son. People talk about social development, social development. You start from your own children, your son from yourself. Like for my children, what I do, my children means my son, I go out to beggar, yeah? I see begging, somebody beggar begging, I give money to nicely, respectfully, I give to my son. He picks with the hand nicely and he goes to give the beggar very nicely. No like this, very nicely. Actually, beggar giving you an opportunity to practice generosity. Not because of you have something to give him, you are high authority. Not like that. They're actually giving you an opportunity to give. So I train my son like this. Then in the morning I sit like this. Then my son look at me. Then I put his leg, push down. 2 years old, I put hand like this. I say, boom, jump. I try to speak with him Tibetan. So meditate. I tell him, he go like this. Just a few seconds, then it's finished. His legs go stand there. But this is sort of, how to say, slowly printing, printing. Without knowing, printing, slowly printing. I do like this. So everything, I have like small children, many small children. How I train them? I train them. So dangerous, I tell you. You say some mistaken, say something, they take so seriously. That you need to really train well. You need to advise well, train well. Don't push too hard. Don't slowly like this, compassionately. That's why I'm telling people. I'm actually start thinking. Being myself, person, being family person, being practitioner person, all these things. What kind of quality that I need to be good person first, good being. Until now, I talk about compassion, set. Equanimity, compassion, loving kindness, and sympathetic joy. I said it about that. But actually, how to develop yourself as a get better being? What actually missing? The first most important that what I actually talk about, compassion, understanding, so important. I tell you one story. I think some of you hear this story many times. One time I went to old folks' house in the United States, Jackson Hole, Wyoming, cowboy place time. Then very nice building, very big building, nice building, Then I went each room, looking around, what is going on there. One room I saw, old lady, sad, very sad, down, little bit tears coming out. Like this, very sad. Then I feel, and I feel very bad. I say, Yingje, poor guy, what happened to her, Then I just come out. I saw the picture of her 40 years ago. So beautiful, black and white. Mind-blowing beautiful. Then I said, the nurse is there. I said, nurse, please come. What happened to her? You know what nurse said? She has one daughter, only one daughter. The daughter didn't come to see the mother for 2 years in Christmas because daughter has a dog to handle. She has a dog. When she comes to see mother, nobody takes care of the dog. That's why she don't have no time to see a mother. I'm like saying, what? Oh my God, okay. That's amazing. So I put myself at that position, that person. Then that time I don't have no son, so I cannot picture. Actually, after that, nowadays, actually when I picture, I have much more understanding. I have only one son, I work so hard, give him food, nurture him until 18 years old, 20 years old, when the muscles in the body, the chest and the biceps and triceps, all this coming up. Then he says, hi, Bob, Mom, bye-bye. Then he goes up, Then I'm waiting to die, and I wish to see my son, I hope see me once a year, That once a year don't have no time for him. I say, how terrible that compassion is. This person can do social program whole life. But I don't think so. He really did understand about social problem, development problem. You need to start within yourself. Whether the parents are bad doesn't matter. You try to do something nice. That's why I tell people, please, you have anyone, relatives that you fought or you cannot talk to them. Doesn't matter. Look at it on the website, flower selling website. You write address, $15, flower, send. She angry, upset, doesn't matter. Just send the flower. You don't need to show your face. Just send a flower. One time, give like this fish. One young man, I think like 18 years old, young boy, said up. I have a question to you. He's very upset. I said, what? He said, how I need to love my parents actually. Why? Because they told me I'm accident. I'm accident, not planned to mate, it's accident mate. Why I need to love my parents? Because they make me accident. So I'm thinking what to say. Then I told him like this. I say, understandable. I told him. I say, when you come out from mother's womb, do you think you carry 100 or 1,000 or $1 million check from mother's womb when you're coming out? No. You don't have no clothes. You don't have no underpants. You come naked, baby. You actually agree with me? He said, yes. When you come out, you think you are like right now, just can walk and talk and all this. No. You are actually only know 3 things to do, I told him. What is 3 things? Eat, shit, cry. You only know these 3 things. Useless meatball. Then he's very upset. Very, very upset. He says, useless meatball? I say, yes. I say, Chinese meatball can eat. You, what to do? Put in the mouth, shit only. You need to change the diaper. I'm your mother, I'm going to throw in the garbage. You're not going to stay one day. I told him. He's so upset. And he sit. And I think he's thinking, what I said it. Then he got it. He says, he came to me next time. Thank you very much. Actually, I got it, what you wanted to say. Kindness. You can be accident. But parents work so hard for you. Insurance, study, clothes, worry. Like when I have a son, he's 6 months old. He's crying all night. I don't know what to do because he cannot tell me. He's have a headache or he have pain or he have a head pain. I don't know because he's just crying. He can't talk to me. So I'm so worried. Mother's worried. Mother is crying. I'm like, oh, okay, what I should do? I don't know. How are you going to actually give me back that worry? Just tell me, how are you going to pay me back that worry? You talk about responsibility. Our responsibility to take care of our things too. That's why I started. You want to do a compassion practice. You want to do this kind of social program. First, most important, compassion, the human being quality. First, compassion. Compassion means understanding. Putting yourself that position, that person. Kindness. That is important. Number 2 quality. Generous person. You're not generous person? You need to be good generous. You want to be a good leader, good boss. Be nice, be kind a little bit sometimes. Of course, sometimes be tough, but sometimes be kind. Giving, Like for example, like me, I only have a picture in my mind. Oh, my grandfather is so good to me. You know why? Whenever I go to see my grandfather, what he says to me? Oh, my grandson, what do you want? You want some money? You want some gift? He says, yes, I want some money. I want some money. Grandfather says, oh, okay, take on my baby. Like, I only have picture, remember until now. That part I have. Love is love feeling, but sometimes you need to act by generous way. You know? You need to be generosity. You can't be too stingy. Number second, you need to be disciplined. Isn't it? You don't have no discipline. How are you going to do social programs? Yourself with no discipline at all. Like for example, we talk about programs, in Buddhist tradition. We talk about 5 precepts. Sometimes we talk about 10 non-virtue and virtues, Buddha's teachings. These are not a belief system. It's not a belief at all. It's just, it's not a religion idea. It's an ethic. It's a totally, society ethic. Like for example, not killing, no stealing, no sexual misconduct, no lying, no scolding, no talking, gossiping, no talking nonsense, no try to make people separating, how do you say in English? Divisive word. Not too much attachment, loving, too much, creating lust, too much wanting this, wanting that. Too much anger, want to harm, want to chop somebody, want to punch somebody. Or stupidity, not knowing so clear, sort of like half-cooked, These kind of things you think, where is the religious part? Tell me, what religious part? No one single religious idea there. It's all ethic. You see? So discipline means ethic. You need to be a good person, ethic way. You see? That is so important. Number third, patience. Patience is so important, isn't it? I met somebody saying that he have impartial patience, without judgment, reducing judgment patience. So important. Sometimes, not only for the solving the problem, actually helping yourself, you need a patience. But we have a wrong understanding. Patience means. Nowadays we have understanding of patience. You know what does it mean patient nowadays? Inside the heart, you have full of anger. All right? But emotionally, physically, verbally, you start like this. That is a patient? I'm so sorry. This so-called patience, but that is not real patience. Real patience means you don't have no, dislike. Dislike. Somebody act you, somebody point your finger like this to you, you very bad, you shit like this, like that. You don't have no dislike. When you have no dislike, patience is there already. Patience is not something like to hold the anger. You understand? Patience means this patient not so good, right? One day going to blow up. When they blow up, it's like a much more, 100 times bigger. Then you become crazy. How you practice compassion? Compassion says, patient, again, try to find your own dislike mind. Try to find your dislike mind. Try to reduce the dislike mind. That is the real patience. Okay? Then we talk about diligence. Diligence. So important. Okay? Whatever you do can be, mostly diligence means happily, enjoyably, good motivationally, in a good act. Doing something that is diligent. Happily, enjoyably, very happily, enjoyably, and good act you do with good motivation. That is diligent. Diligent not meaning like, I'm happy to kill you. That is not diligent. I'm happy to torture you. That is not diligent. I'm happily, enjoyably, good motivationally, and good act. Good motivation and good act. That is diligent. You like to hear a monk story? One time, I'm traveling. We are traveling in an area in Singapore, all this area, and we have one old monk, practicing old monk. He's like ordained, fully ordained monk, means a lot of rules, regulations. Then we went to a big airport, and all the Singaporean people says, "Oh, Rinpoche, our airport is really huge one, and you're going to lose, and please, take care of yourself," and all like that. I said, okay. So my mind already become a little bit terrified, because I'm already scared, and they already told me it's going to be very big. So then top of that, I don't know how to get out from the airport. And we are very shy to ask questions to people, where is the gate? So what happened? So on top of that, my old monk says, "Rinpoche," like this. I said, what? I need to go toilet. Okay. So you look all the way there, you go straight, you choose the toilet, you go. So I thought he knows how to choose. So he went. I can see him, he's walking towards the toilet. And there's a man and woman like this, Look, the man is like this, yeah? Woman is like a skirt. You see the woman, look, there's a skirt. And look at him, of course we wear a skirt. So he thought all the skirt should go to the skirt part. So the old monk went to the woman toilet. Of course, what happens? Screaming, all this kind of, he's really shy and he's coming out. This is the one story. The second story, the same old man. We went to three-star hotel. On our sponsorship, they put us there in the hotel. Then they have a swimming pool. Then we all decide to go to swimming pool, swimming. Then I told old monk, "Do you want to go to swim?" He said, "Yes, I want to go swim." Okay. Then we gave him half pant. And he said, "I swear, Buddha, I'm not going to wear half pant my whole life." I said, "How are you going to go swim then when you don't have no half pant?" He said, usually we have one like this and one is like saffron color inside, He said, he's going to wear with the saffron color and go swimming. I said, "Okay, you want that?" And because he's wearing Buddha, he said, "I'm going to wear it." I said, "All right." So we go. The young monks, all wear underpants, like this. All the young monks, jup, they dive, So I wait. I went like this. I wait for him. I said, come. Then he jumped in the water. The problem is, I forgot, is when it's not wet, it comes up to the water. I didn't know that. Then we didn't know, the whole skirt is up, So many ladies, girls, they're wearing spectacles, they're coming like this, the old monk, he's pushing down. Whole through, this kind of things. So this is this is real life monks stories, One time in a security in the United States, we're having one problem. That is the security is very tough people, He says, "Okay, why you come here?" Like this. "Why you come here, sir?" "We came here for this and that." "Show me your passport." Like this, And there's sort of camera like that, "Sir, look at the camera." Like that, Then I look like this. Like this, Then I have a monk, again. Then his camera's like this, round kind of shape. I don't know, you all remember or not, there's sort of round shape there. And the monk stayed like this. And he said, "Look at the camera, sir." You know what he did? He went towards the camera, look at the eye down. Then he said, again, he didn't laugh first. First he didn't laugh, again. He said, "Sir, look at the camera." Then what he did, the monk? You know why? Actually, why it happened this? Because in the plane, we saw a 007 movie. In the 007 movie, you can actually, the eye, you look the thing, and they can sort of, read the eye and sort of like that. So he thought, because of, they're so high tech in the USA, he thought that he should look the eyeball into that camera to make a picture. It's a whole true story, Then what happened? What happened? This security man, chop, ha, 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 laughing. Whole like 3 line, there's 1, 2, 3 laughing, Then my security said, "You are the same group?" We say, yes. Chop, go. He said, how stupid the terrorist is. He cannot be terrorist, so stupid. So this is the real journey of the monks in the West. All right. So now we're going back to the social development again. So the major important point that actually I love to touch is, the first most important is actually you need to understand complete compassion. Complete compassion means is first equanimity, to understand equal understanding, equal wish. Then from there understanding your own difficulty of mental and physically and society level, to develop that. Then when you understand happiness within yourself, then you gain loving kindness to all others, because you understand, you love yourself, you love the time, you love the practice. To that you need to meditate. I think I like to request to do meditate. Then last one is sympathetic joy. I wish everybody has some kind of happiness. I wish they are not separate from that happiness. That is a complete set of compassion. So you need this. This is the first quality. The second quality I told you be generous. Third quality, you need to be disciplined. Discipline means ethic. Ethic, respectful, nice person, not harming, not many bad thoughts. Ethic. Then what? Diligent. Good motivation, good act. You do happily. Now the last one, the number 6 one, is actually called meditation. Keep your mind calm. So you want to do a practice like this, I can teach you one meditation, okay? Very simple. Very. It's not actually so-called meditation. Sometimes when you feel difficulties in your mind, too many work, you feel very tight, isn't it? You see your problem is big, you're very tired, then you go like this. Like this, tight here, isn't it? When you feel like this? Oh, very simple, very, very simple. I tell people like this, please do like this. It's not actually it's meditation, it's very simple. First, best is you look the blue sky, spaciousness, the blue sky. When you have blue sky, look the blue sky. When you have no blue sky, doesn't matter, the gray sky, whatever sky is, just look there. Then you think the spaciousness. Look, imagine that you just flying without in a plane, just in the sky. You're looking the whole 10 directions, whole 4 directions, so spacious. Understand? Think this, imagine, feel it. Physically you feel it, so vast. Sometimes you can feel right away, sometimes don't right away, sometimes take time. It depends on the people. It's not all the time same. But when you start thinking the spaciousness of the sky, you think. When you start thinking, you feel it. You understand? Feel it. You understand? When you think hard enough, you can feel it. Then physically, you can feel the spaciousness. Then you rest a little bit. When you feel the spaciousness, then you rest there. You rest the spaciousness. Very spacious. Don't worry, I'm going to lose, I'm going to disappear, I'm going to dissolve. Don't worry about all these things. Just imagine so spaciousness, resting there. Then I tell people, imagine in the sky, small bird flying. The bird is what? All your problems. All your problems, family problems, business problems, love problems, health problems, any problem. All the worry and problems, they're flying around like small bird. Imagine you are the big space. The problem is how big? So tiny. You understand? When you have that, what helps is you can actually rest. You don't see the problem. Right now, you think about problem like this, the problem like this, become like this. Then you press. I cannot do, like, very difficult. And I'm not kidding, isn't it? When you think after the problem again, big like this, you cannot think about a solution. You just drown into the problem. So what you do? Look at the blue sky. Think the spaciousness. First you think the spaciousness. Imagine like you in the Titanic movie, the girl sit on the edge like this, I'm flying, Titanic movie. Something sort of like that kind of imagination, really. Sort of spaciousness, very space. The key is to make your mind big space. This is only the key. When your heart opens up, spacious, when your minds become spacious, when you can feel the spaciousness, your problem become very small. This is not religious. It's just how you think. All right? This is meditation I like to sort of give you. You do this, you actually can deal with your problem much easier. You see your problem smaller. When you see your small problem, you actually can act much better. In a family point of view, in a friend point of view, in the work, you can perform better. When that is how you develop social, isn't it? You go do social programs, you go like this. You know, this is not social program. Social program is you need to be joy, be happy. You know, do meeting with a happiness meeting. I see in social program, you know, sometimes what happens? People doing outside work with the poor people, they're very happy with that. They come back to the do meeting, how to do, raise money and how to organize. They're so upset. They're fighting all the time. This is not social program. Quite a funny program. I see this sometimes. I tell them, you want to help other people, please help yourself now, man. Like that, you know. Last one, intelligent. Intelligence is so important. Do you know what does mean of intelligence? Intelligence means you have understanding of all the perspective. Intelligent means looking your perspective, looking my perspective, looking this person's perspective, looking full direction perspective. Actually, you can see that. That is the very good intelligence. You only looking from your perspective. You are not intelligent person. You are quite stubborn person. When able to see 10 direction, different opinion, you actually can accept opinion. Actually, you can see a perspective. For example, like, you know, one time, like, you know, your son, your child works to you, and your husband and wife fighting, and the son says, "Bob, mom, don't fight," you know, like that. Sometimes we don't care. It's okay. You know, we don't care. That means you're very stubborn. You look at the children's perspective. They don't like that. They say, "You're so stupid. Why?" Don't fight. Generous person, good ethic, very genuine patient. Patient means do not have not so much of dislike. Patience means no dislike. Diligent means happily, enjoyably, good motivationally, and good act. Then, calming mind, look up the blue sky, think the spaciousness, feel the spaciousness. When you feel in the physical body too, you rest in that little bit, okay? Then you think the problem like a small bird flying around, all right? You can rest like that, very, very good. You become very broad, actually. Then the intelligent means the last one, the seven is actually you can see that other people perspective. That means you can see that other people and other direction perspective, intelligence. Not all the time like this. Boom, finish. Not like that. You can see directions, you know. This is very important. So this is the 7 quality. When you have that, you start from that kind of social program. Or to the helping to the people who have mental illness, educating the children how to be good person, be compassionate. Or try to teach health care. Try to give some money, work your own work, make money to help other people. Whatever that is, doesn't matter. But any social program you do, you need to have this quality. All right? So, everybody told me saying that Buddhist and compassion, how we can act, how we can help the social development, helping. And that is sort of my own a little bit experiences and the great Buddha teachings a little bit there, you know. So sort of combined together. I tried to explain it. I hope you get the point. First I talk about complete compassion. Then I talk about the quality of the person. Being person yourself, being generous person, being disciplined person, being patient person, being calm mind, you know, this kind of qualities, and very important. All right? And some people told me that difficult to meditate. I don't like to meditate. I told people, please experiment yourself. I do this, you know. Do you think I'm a very orthodox Orthodox Buddhist? I'm so sorry. You look me like a Buddhist, Orthodox Buddhist. I am not at all Orthodox Buddhist. You know why? Actually, the real Buddhist practitioner, meditative practitioner, they shouldn't be thinking, I am a Buddhist. I'm not kidding. Why? When you start thinking, I am a Buddhist, you're having a problem. You know why? Buddha said, 8,000 verses Panchaparamitra. Okay, I'm not saying, Buddha said. The Bodhisattva who thinks himself is Bodhisattva, he's not Bodhisattva because he have an ego clinging. Baby, Buddha said that, all right? I didn't say that. So just to end of my talk, I like to tell you one thing. Okay, I want to say one thing. Just to give you an idea. One great master meditating in a cave, okay? He went outside, all right? When he came in the cave, he saw a ghost, ghost? Ghost? Not like this. Short body, big eye. One acting teaching. One sort of acting listening. One jumping around. Then the great master said, when I see you ghosts, as ghosts, you can harm me. When I see you ghosts as a mother, there's so-called compassion. When I see you ghosts, is an emptiness, that is mean realization, freedom. Just looking at the ghost, he actually explained 3 perspectives of level of seeing. Same thing happened to the Buddha. 3 students went to ask Buddha, Buddha, I'm really scared to go to hell, man. Do hell exist? Okay? Buddha says, first answer, Buddha says, yes, it exists. Where is the hell, Buddha? Underground. Down. Second student went, oh, I'm really scared to go to hell. Really, Buddha, hell exists? Oh, Buddha says, yes, but in your mind, it's just a reflection of your mind. When you have anger in your heart, you see hell. When you have a desire, you see human being. When you have stinginess, you reflect hungry ghost. Each different stages of emotion, you see differently. Hell exists not down, not up. It's just a reflection of your mind. Number 3rd student. Dude, really hell exists, man? I'm really scared to go down, okay? Buddha said, I'd like to ask you a question first. Do you exist first of all? Then I'm going to worry about going down, up first. Do you exist? Please think about it. Then he goes, he blew up, he's a little bit shocked. He went up. That is the question. Do you exist first? Do the fear exist first? Where is this fear coming from? That is the Buddha's question. Please ask this question to yourself. Okay? All right. That's it for today. I'd like to open questions. Okay, that's it. Thank you very much.
Now that we ended on the Buddhist question, perhaps this is a good moment to open up to the floor to our guests for any questions for Phakchok Rinpoche. Yes?
Sasha, can you explain a little bit about some of the efforts that you're undertaking yourself with charitable organizations, philanthropy, and so forth?
Charitable organization, actually, right now, what I'm really wishing is to do nursing program for a very poor families, doing a nursing program for a sort of, let them study, when you can help one family, and it can actually one child actually can help lot of families. So that's why nursing program, developing a little bit much better of the how to do the combination work with different medicine together, like Ayurvedic, homeopathic, all these kind of things, and this kind of things that we actually we're hoping to do. And actually, what right now interesting part is actually we try to train very poor villages children, means 20 years old, over 20 years old people, to become a Chinese healer, practitioner, Chinese practitioner. We're going to train within 2 years, 3 years. We have trainer, we have thinking like that. So this is sort of how we're going to develop. Yeah.
Yes, Sujata. I have a question about
Sujata.
your journey.
My journey.
I was really fascinated when you said that you were ordained, you were discovered as a monk when you were a year old.
Yeah, sort of. Yeah, they chose me as a 1 year. My monk. Yeah. After that.
And then you went through this frustration when you were a teenager and so on.
Yeah.
So how do you look back upon it? How do you look at it when, after all this is happening within the Tibetan tradition even now,
Mm-hmm.
right? So is there some kind of a program behind this?
No.
With others,
Oh yeah. Actually, I do talk. I do teach people how to handle these things because I seen a lot of difficulty within myself because of the reason. Actually, my gurus, my teacher taught me meditation. Actually, I can tell very closely how actually work with yourself much better because I'm having this problem. Yes, I do teach this, but I don't do specially that program. But I do teach how to handle these things. Yes. Oh, I have a lot of problem. Anger problem. After marriage, jealous problem. Oh my God, jealous is terrible. Whoever look at my wife, I'm going to say, that's it. I'm going to punch you in the face, like this, So jealous. Jealous is going to burn my heart out. Anger usually burn my out, but outside. Jealous actually inside. So difficult. So I meditate, practice like this. It actually can tame, definitely. Yes. Yeah. Yes. You have a question? I think so. You have. Okay. Peter.
One of the things I've found in my life is that pain helps a lot with learning. And we talk about being happy. How does that fit within your philosophy?
Being happy?
Well, pain, the place of pain or
Mm-hmm.
unhappiness. Is that not a tool for learning?
I think so, definitely. But the pain actually is a freedom from happiness. Actually, is a freedom from the pain. So what actually happened is, we discussed before, we have emotionally happiness, that actually we talk about happiness nowadays most of the time, emotionally happy, emotionally being happy, oh I'm very happy today. Or very ultimate happy. Ultimate happy means not so much of bumping, not so much changes. That actually happiness you gain from not hoping and not fear to lose. That actually can bring up that kind of ultimate happiness. Emotionally happiness, I think definitely through learning pain and suffering, you are intelligent enough, you have guidance enough, I think you can develop much better by the pain. Definitely. But the ultimately happiness you need to gain through some meditation and understanding, less judgment. When you have less judgment, I tell you, so beautiful. So beautiful. When you have so many judgment, you're not going to enjoy so much. Yes. Your name, please?
Laura.
Okay.
Between empathy and compassion, because you spoke of compassion not being feeling badly for understanding other people's suffering, but to me I understand that as empathy. So what is the difference?
Empathy is in the Kasari. What does empathy mean?
It means like putting yourself in that person's shoes and feeling what they're feeling.
Yes, compassion have some part of empathy, definitely. But compassion doesn't have, no whole thing is not empathy. Compassion actually means, yes, you put the person, that position, but at the same time, when you understand enough, then you think, I wish you'd be free from that. That is compassion. Not just feel and feel and feel, stay there. So you need to have some empathy, but not exaggerated. Don't exaggerate it. Yes. Yes? What is your name?
Sorry, Suyin.
Suyan. Okay.
How does compassion relate to impermanence in the terms of death and dying?
One great master, his name called Gambupa, he said, when we talk about suffering, he said he can put three categories of suffering in human feeling. Feeling of suffering, pain, he said, that is called suffering of suffering. Human being feeling of happiness, he said, that is suffering of change. When you have very neutral feeling, neutral, any feeling neutral, he said, that is the all-pervasive suffering. So what happened is, when you understand the all-pervasive, means that each moment by moment changing, through knowing that thought comes, goes, feeling comes, goes, emotion comes, goes, happiness comes, moment by moment, slip by slip, you see the changes. Then your compassion becomes so greater. You say, oh, poor guy, sentient beings, whoever enjoying right now, yeah, they're going to have changes, poor guy. Whoever suffering now, oh, poor guy, they don't understand the moment of changes. Oh, like when you know the all-pervasive suffering, your compassion becomes much deeper, much understanding deeper. So compassion actually related with the wisdom. How much you deep understanding you have, that much your compassion actually grows. Yeah, yeah. Come on, some ask question, man. Yes.
My name is Cindy, and I just wanted to make a comment on the word patience.
Yes.
When I think of patience, I was thinking of something totally different.
Okay.
Learning how to wait
Mm-hmm.
for things.
Uh-huh.
But I'm glad you clarified it because the way you would put it, say not having dislike.
Uh-huh.
And I just want to make that point.
Definitely what you say, like being, waiting and having, you need that in patience. But when you have no dislike, then your patience becomes so expand. You don't have no rubbish in here. So much purer. Definitely you need to wait. Of course, patience is sometimes, saved. I done like this. But inside not happy. Inside angry. That is not good. Okay. Somebody, please, come on. Ask more questions. 3:30, okay. Yes? What is your name?
Am I my thought?
Speak up.
So I'm just curious, am I my thought?
I don't know. What do you think?
Well, since you're saying that to be happy, you have to change
Yeah.
how you think.
Yeah.
And so, do I change how I think through thinking?
I think so. Yes. But the question you ask, I don't know. Am I my thought? I don't know. You should think about it. Okay, come on. Ask some more questions. Come on, don't do that. We have a few minutes. Please. Come on. Yes.
My name's Patty.
Yeah.
And in your experience in working with different groups of people with very different preferences and beliefs,
Mm-hmm.
have you found something, say when all these folks are gathered,
Mm-hmm.
that something opens, that there's something useful, something skillful
Mm-hmm.
that occurs that can open people to actually be able to hear other people's perspectives.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Meditation.
Yeah.
Meditation. I met some people, I tell you, you're going to be pissed off. I am the boss. Okay, imagine. I am the boss. All right? In the meeting, I am the, how to say, chairperson? I am the chairperson. They're scolding me in front of the meeting, chairperson. I'm saying, what the heck? You get out. I am the chairperson. I listen. Everybody says I'm very weak. Listen. Finish? Are you finished now? Yes. Okay. Then we do the meeting. After finishing the meeting, I say, okay, now I'd like to answer you. Then I answer everything. Okay? That's it, finish. No need to fight. But we thinking, I don't defend myself. But our mind work like this, So it's very funny. I met with different people. Patience, less judgment, waiting a little bit, understanding, and meditation, so good. Then he scolded me. It doesn't work with my wife a little bit, but work with the meeting. Well, you know why it doesn't work with my wife? One time I'm meditating, she's calling me. Of course, it's my fault, but she's calling me many times. I'm meditating. I say, yes, okay, yes. I need to say yes, yeah? Yes, okay. Okay, so sorry, yes, okay. After she said, I said, now you finished? Yes. Did you understand what I said to you? I said, yes, what I said. That's it. She called me because what she said, I don't remember because I started meditating whole through. This one doesn't work with my wife, but work with the meeting. Just kidding with that, but yeah, it's sometimes sort of truth. Yes, I saw somebody. Yes.
My name is Marvin.
Norman.
Do you have any activities happening in Vancouver? Do you have a sangha in Vancouver?
Sort of. Yes, we have a small sangha. Yes.
Are any of your charities operating in Vancouver?
Sort of operating. Yeah, it's just begins. Yeah. Yeah.
I'll have some information about that at the end.
Okay.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
There's also posters for the Vancouver schedule that are out on the table up front, I believe. So people who are interested can check out those posters for other events that are happening. I believe that's the case.
Yes.
Will you be doing any meditation when, I think it's the 22nd at is it the Chu House? Or I don't know what they call it.
I'm doing meditation in Salt Spring Island.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 2 days retreat, I think. They asked me. Yeah, something like that. Each year I come once time in Vancouver. I stay with Sasha. Okay. Any questions? Come on. Yeah.
My name is Derek. For generosity,
How to practice?
you gave the example of a beggar.
Mm-hmm.
So, like every time I see a beggar, like my intention is to give, over some money and so on.
But
Like sometimes
I know that question coming up.
all I have is like a $5 bill or $10 bill, and then I feel stingy. I don't want to give that much.
That time you need to give it.
So
That time you need to give it. Whenever you feel stingy, that is the key. Because you know why? My mind was like this. Don't give. Don't give. Don't give. Don't give. 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 So that's why sometimes when I feel stingy, of course I feel stingy when I give, But when I don't have it, I just close my eye, I just give it. I say, I'm not going to get opportunity later, so I better give it now. Like that.
I'll make sure I carry change on it.
I know. Okay. 2 questions, then I'm going to stop here.
My name is Narayan. In the world today, people are getting richer, there's more suffering, and there's the two extremes keep changing, so does the middle way change as these things change?
You said what?
Like in richness and wealth, there's people with airplanes and amazing cars now. So does the middle way change as richness changes?
What is the best way to do? You asked me the question, or
Yeah.
how you balance? Education. Education ethic. Education of everything is actually bottom in your mind. It's mind. Right now our education, everything is a thing. Now we need to change the education, everything is the mind. Things important, but mind is important too. So that is actually lack of education. You go to university. How to eat, how to talk, they tell you. But how to actually develop your mental perspective. I just tell you, when you go with the girlfriend, okay, for example. Just a handsome man walk, and your girl sleep your eye, like that. How the perspective of the world changes, isn't it? Boom! Everything becomes so bad, isn't it? Feels bad. Everything's, oh my God, what is going on here? Then she holds the hand. I love you very much, baby. You are my world, man. My world, my life, my home, my thing, You say, yes, I know. Changes. Definitely world changes? No. Everything? No. Conditionally change your mind, Mind start changing, perception changing. That's why great master, Indian master, our forefather meditators, Tilopa master said, the appearance not going to bind you. Your attachment going to bind you. Try to abandon the attachment, my boy, Naropa. So this is the great master Tilopa's message. So I think it need to be educated. Everything is based on education. You know, development, health care, development, emotion care, all those things. I think education is important part. No right to we can change now, but we can change within, I think, few decades. You know, can be changed big thing. I think so. The last question.
Garner, do you think it seems like more and more people are meditating and getting into this kind of
Hanky-panky stuff?
yeah.
Okay.
Do you see that change? Is the world changing?
You need to know how to meditate. Just being is not going to change anything to you. You need to know how to meditate, how to actually to see the development, then I think can be changed. Yes, definitely. For example, you can change one family member just doing meditation. That effects is the whole family member does changes. You know, you can see the difference actually. Depend on the people, but just doing something is just excuses. You know, it's not all the time good. That's why I'm telling people, please do meditate well, and need to know how to meditate well. Yeah. So I'm going to say yes, definitely changes. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Thank you very much, everybody. Yeah.